Hey everybody, this is Perch. Going to talk about a handful of new DC titles. In this case, two titles. We did get the solicitation, so we'll walk you through all of that. I try and get to it every month, but I've missed a few. And in all fairness, I see it. I'm like, oh, I should get to it. And then like 2 weeks go by, and and I've been sick lately also. So, for what it's worth, it's funny because people hear my videos sometimes who know me, and they're like, oh, you sound chipper and everything else, and it's like, yeah. When I come on, I try to. But there is a whole world when you're not recording, and I think people are like, oh, he's posted something, he must be all better now. It's like, nah, he's still sick anyway. Let's get to these titles and stop talking about me because nobody gives a shit about that. So and again, these are limited series, so these aren't they're being billed as a brand new all-in comic. And so no lies detected, but it is a limited series, so it's important to highlight that. So the first is Black Lightning, and the pitch is that Black Lightning and his daughters Thunder and Lightning. Why not? Why didn't he name his daughters Black and Lightning? He could be Black Lightning, and then he could have one of his daughters named Black and one named Lightning, and then together it's Black Lightning with Black Lightning. I'm just saying it's and plus Thunder is less impressive. She just makes noise, and then Lightning actually does the damage. Is that the way it works? I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. It says Black Lightning is returning in his own headlighting solo comic. It's a terribly written sentence, as part of DC's upcoming All-In publishing initiative. And he's bringing his superpowered daughters, Thunder and Lightning, with him on a mission of outreach between the superhero community and non-powered humans. Isn't that every engagement with superheroes there's an outreach between superheroes and non-powered humans. Isn't that the same? Anyway, I think that's every interaction that happens, but oh well. It says writer Brandon Thomas teams up with artist Pico Osio in the 5-issue limited series, which kicks off a new era of Black Lightning, complete with new looks for the whole Pierce family. That is Jefferson Pierce Black Lightning, Anessa Pierce Thunder, and Jennifer Pierce Lightning, designed by Osio himself. So the return of the Pierce family also brings evolving powers for Thunder, which will put her in a dangerous position as the world still reels from the anti-superhero backlash created by Amanda Waller in the current Absolute Power Limited series. To help, Jefferson is joining the newly rebuilt Justice League Unlimited as part of a crisis response unit that helps emerging metahumans with their powers. The story is highly personal for Jefferson because he's doing this to help with his younger daughter, Jennifer, and effectively combining his roles as both superhero and educator. His oldest daughter, Anessa, plays a key role in the series as someone whose powers have changed after Absolute Power and is in dire need of father's help. While the Pierce family struggles to hold it all together, a mystery rival consolidates power and legitimacy. Consolidates power and legitimacy, weaponizing public sentiment that declares that Waller was right to fear these power-mad gods. And then there's a bunch of character designs and everything you're seeing on the screen. So for a bunch of things. So Black Lightning is a character I've enjoyed. I think he's got some interesting power sets. They've done some cool things with him. I think Brian Edward Hill did a tremendous Black Lightning when he was doing it in Detective Comics, I think, when he was there. And I think a lot of cool stuff happened with the character. So I'm anxious to have a new Black Lightning comic. I think that's good. Bringing in the daughters, sure. I still have a little bit of a problem with DC always wanting to go all in on the superhero family. I mean, we have the Flash family, the Green Lantern clan, the Superman family, the Bat family, the Wonder Woman family, now the Black Lightning family. Like I think there's something that, it's a different video, and it's a video actually we've done kind of before. But there has to be something different here at some point, because it's the constant, let's just take a character and have 80 versions of this character, and it makes sense, right? It's his daughters, so I'm like, I'm critical, but I get it at the same time. So it's a little, I don't know. Anyway, Black Lightning. So looking forward to that comic. I don't know about, some aspects of this, like they found a villain that's consolidating power and legitimacy. What? Weaponizing public sentiment. And for the love of God, I mean, so hoping that All In could move past the idea of superheroes are dangerous and Waller was right, and kind of using social media to. I'm like, it's played out, it's boring, it's tired, it's stupid, even in the real life. And for fuck's sake, I don't want it in the comics as well. So anyway, tired of that. But there you have it. And this makes it worse. So here's the thing that, again, looking forward to this title. Here is the line that kills it for me. With Thunder's dangerous new powers and the new masters of disaster jeopardizing the coexistence between humans and metas. Okay. Black Lightning is on the front lines of a culture war brewing in the suburbs of Metropolis. No. Anyway, can we not stop trying to be clever? Just let Black Lightning be a badass. He is a badass. We don't need to. Oh well, whatever. The second comic that we're getting is another limited series. It's a 6-issue limited series, so they gave an extra title. And this is Renee Montoya returns as the Question, and it's called The Question All Along the Watchtower, and it puts Renee Montoya on the trail of a killer aboard the brand new Justice League satellite. And the idea is there's a murder mystery in the new Justice League Watchtower satellite headquarters. Undoubtedly, like one of the Justice League satellite janitors, gets murdered. And everyone is a suspect, including Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the other heroes of the League. Written by up-and-comer Alex Segura, who is writing the Spider Society title, and longtime DC artist Cian Tormey, who did Alan Scott, the Green Lantern. The Question puts Renee Montoya on the trail of a killer in a newly minted version of the Justice League Watchtower satellite. The story's mystery is Sherlock Holmes or Agatha Christie. I was reminded of an Agatha Christie, a horribly racist Agatha Christie book title the other day. So I'm sure that's what he means. No, I'm kidding. He's likening it to plot-driven novels that feature colorful characters and situations, often outside the expected or mundane. So comic books, basically. Anyway, so we're getting. And by the way, I'll point this out as well. Right, so you're going for a brand new all-in initiative. You haven't had the Justice League for a while. You've reformed the Justice League. You're bringing hope to the team, to the world. You're coming off of absolute power, and you're wanting to do something big. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a murder mystery where one of the new Justice Leaguers murdered somebody, and that's what we're going to do. So, all right, the only thing about this that I will say is I'm glad to see Alex Segura's name on this because dollars for donuts. This feels like Tom King. like when I first saw this, I'm like, Renee Montoya, deconstruction, murder mystery aboard the Watchtower. Okay, one of these superheroes did something bad. What's Tom King up to? But no, it's not. So anyway, some art for that as well. The art looks pretty. The solicitation reads, who watches the Watchtower in the wake of I see what you did there, DC. Thanks. In the wake of absolute power, the Justice League Unlimited has created a haven for all heroes, but can they keep it secure? Enter Renee Montoya, reeling from her abrupt end to her time in Gotham and looking for a place to hang her hat. But the Trinity didn't bring up to the Watchtower to relax. There's a dark threat bubbling underneath the surface, and only the Question and her ad hoc support team stand a chance of figuring out who the problem is before it's too late. So this comic is coming out in November, as does the Black Lightning comic. So 2 limited series, 1 5 issues, 1 6 issues, one dealing with Black Lightning in the front lines of the culture war, and the other dealing with the Question, Renee Montoya trying to figure out which of the superheroes is actually a dick murdering the janitor. I'm just kidding. I have no idea who got murdered. We'll find out. Anyway, you buying either of these? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, of course. And thanks for listening.